And we are live. Well, we are back to the Pillars of Eternity stuff, and that being said though, I do hope everyone Monday is going well today. So we're just gonna jump right into it. So, I figured out what side quest we're gonna start off with, but we're also gonna go take a look at a letter that actually happened when I was actually doing some resetting some builds for some characters. I will go ahead and kick this one off. There we go. Alright. I also adjusted some builds, so maybe some of the harder stuff will actually be a little easier as we level up. But we're gonna first of all read a letter that we just got from a pirate queen in our stash. Up there it is right now. So you had a little run with Ben, and you dragged it on my doorstep. You could have wiped your feet before you stopped in. But I digress. I know what you did, and I know who you are. And unlike my unfortunate blockheaded second in command, I recognize a threat when it smacks me in the upside of the head. So this is me, Captain Eldis, commander of the goddamn New Blood Principe, leader of the second largest fleet of pirates in the God's fucking dead fight, inviting you, the terrifying, powerful, and strange watcher, to come meet me under the strictest parley at Port Deadlight. Which is to say, oh hey Harvey. We have a lot of catching up to do, apparently, because apparently we made after our last stream when we did this, we made a Pirate Queen Angie. Hope your Monday's going well, Harvey, and good luck with your sketches. Looking forward to having our little Hearthside chat. I would like to offer you a partnership in the most glorious and goriest variety. I scratch your back, you got my enemies from hip to jaw, we laugh at their deaths over the finest bottle of rum. Oh. And when you come, bring some candy nests. Your newest and dearest friend, Eldis. P.S. This is not a trap. I don't know, guys. Really feels like a trap. Hold on, though. We had a side quest I was actually looking to do. We definitely can't go into there yet. We want to... No, not that one. That's something we're going to do long term. Zodi, I just need to have her with me. We need to wait on Alof. Where are you? No, that's something else. Sango. There's a side quest. No, that's a side quest we actually picked up. I wish I was like the master of Renaissance painting workshop so I could outsource the tedious to my apprentices. That is definitely an option. But yeah, like the old, the Da Vinci style. Anyway, let's see here. Where is that one? I'm trying to figure out where that one is. There's a side quest in here that I want to look at, and yet I can't find it. It's not here. That's another quest line. Oh, we're doing that. But how your day is going well, Harvey, aside from the sketching stuff. The sketching frustrations, I should say. Let me see. Not there. That's something else we're gonna do at a later time. Salt in the wound. It's not you. Okay. That's good. A little Luca, no. Where is that quest? Not Bracana's Folly. It's not there. Oh, gotcha. The finishing part. Yeah, I did enjoy sketching when I was back in homeschool days, but yeah, the harder part is that part. We're not going to be going to there yet. It's like games on Steam. That is fair enough. That's something else entirely. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go with the island itself. I can't find the darn quest line. It was here. Oathbinder's Sanctum. Because I cannot figure out where that quest is. Your ship run into the pillars. You mean the otter pillars? You can run into them in certain situations. But no, like some certain ship events you can run into them, but no, I haven't actually yet. Oh, grabbing that first. You need all the loot you can get in this. There's Shadows Island we're just passing. It's a very lore-filled game, by the way, Harthy. And if you love lore, I totally think this would be something up your alley. Albeit, I'm coming from a perspective where I love the lore, but I really suck at the combat. This one's more forgiving with whatchamacallit, it's the turn-based. We're just checking the island before we do anything else. Okay. The problem is this is a real jump in terms of story and everything else in the game. Alright, we're gonna jump into here. After a few hours wandering through the desert, you stumble upon a lush oasis nestled against the base of a massive pyramid. Is there a game set in this universe that might surprise me? Avowed is more of the action RPG. Pillars 1 is actually the one with the stellar, like, the writing is actually my favorite part of Pillars 1. But the character depth of Pillars 2 is also another favorite part I like about it. It's a tough climb, but it doesn't stop you. Drenched in sweat, you finally enter the shade of the room at the top of the pyramid. Oh, I guess technically you don't have to know the story of... Well, it helps to know the lore of these two to actually flesh out Avowed, but you don't necessarily need it. Because there is actually stuff in the Avowed. And how did I level up when I just entered in here? Randomly leveled up. Alright then, I'll take it. But it is actually very much Dark Messiah-esque, is how I can describe that one. Like, you can use elemental stuff to your advantage, and if you go magic, the magic system of Avowed is actually my favorite part. Triumph of the Crusaders. That could be useful. Bell shaping, no. I could actually multi-class at some point. Hey, Shadow. How goes it, Shadow? 9? That is a very large number you got there. Let me go ahead and put that in. While we're leveling up. 957. Nicely done, Shadow. How's your Monday going? And by the way, love that pizza pic on the Discord side of thing. I am loving those pizzas. Let me go ahead and showcase that really quick. There we are. There we are, Shadow. On the winner side. I don't know if anyone's going to top you. And back to the game. Let's see. What can we do here? We'll go with this, actually. And I have an idea I'm going to look into as well. We already have that. I'm going to go with... Hold on, where is it? A mace, actually. Or actually a warhammer. Maybe off stream I'll actually go, multi-class for my character. You are history. And I do need to actually change some things in my character too, so... The pizza I posted was the first successful peel all the dough, and the first one got a bit stuck when put in the oven, so it turned into a calzone. Hey, a calzone is also pretty good too. What do we have for spells for Aloth here? Pillars of Eternanussi. Thanks, Harley. Let me see here. Well, now I have to figure out, because everyone decided to level up right now. Holocaust Minor Blight, no, that's not going to work. Oh, right, this. Noxious Burst is always decent. Land for Aloth, you do need a... You already have a melee. Then you can have a gun, too. Also, off topic, I did actually change these guys' builds a little bit. He is now just okay on stealth, but his mechanics thing is now focused. This guy is now going to be a little more tankier now. And kind of just going to be the hybrid of stuff that we don't have covered.
Sure.
There's probably going to be the...
Aethys likes to keep the candles burning in his church when no one's around. But that ain't Aethys.
Yeah, this is something else entirely. The eye of the statue seems to follow you wherever you walk. This place is dark, and it doesn't need to be dark. But I know this place. Let's just say there is a character that we're gonna need to be keeping in mind in here. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause there's gonna be this character we might see again in here. I saw a local store had a package of various mushrooms, brown mushroom, shiitake, and oyster mushroom that adds a bit of variation to pizza. I do like a good mushroom pizza. So that is very nice find, Shadow.
Nice that they got a whole room where their skeletons can relax.
A deer. Well, we'll talk to the spirit in a moment. I agree, Harvey. Good shrooms are good. We'll talk to the ghosty in a moment. Translucent vision of an Orlin glows before you. At your approach, it shimmers. As your mind strains toward the confused soul, call me Frodo because it's one of my faves. Confused soul, the presence of other spirits begin to prick at the edge of your awareness. Pretty much. You sense the rage directed not only at the bright soul, but at your sadistic murders, violent and torture and worse, a din of spiteful whisper assault your minds, while the depraved souls relive their gruesome crimes. They take glee and terror of their victims. The world slips away. There were skeletons in here. You wake with a start. Unable to breathe, someone covers your mouth with their hand, their grip so tight you can taste the salt in their sweat. You're hauled from your bed and 3 figures. They drag you screaming down the stairs and toss you into the road. You stumble on your feet, only painfully thrown back down. Hot roasts bite into your flesh of your wrist. Murderer accuses one. Betrayer shouts another. Your neighbors watch from their windows, mouths agape. None of them come to help. They turn away from you as they scream their names. You feel a bit of jolt in the back of your head as darkness envelops you. When you come to, your knees are ache against the cold stone. You betrayed nothing and killed no one, a confusion of pain and swirl in every panicked plea. Hardened eyes stare at you through the slits of an expressionless mask. You find no reprieve in them. Words are spoken but lost in the rhythmic pounding in your head. This can't be happening. The masked figure demands justice. A sword swings, and you feel the hot bite of steel against your neck. Oblivion rolls over you like a tide. You were executed for a crime you didn't commit. This place is... Yep, I don't... Oh, yep.
Take him down.
Those little whispers in the background. So, oh crap, I didn't fix your chance, did I? Crap. Well, this is gonna be fun. I didn't adjust his chance yet. Oh boy. Well, I'm gonna have to do that next.
Captain.
Well, now we have him more of a damage fella now. And he also has a little bit more to his stuff.
Oh?
Aloth? What do we have for Aloth here? Just cripple that fella. And a deer. Go on, me boy. And knock him over. I am more than likely going to get rid of Into the Fray at some point. Whenever I have to rechange him up.
Huh?
I mean, I don't think anyone's going to see anything in here, but yeah. Because we're fighting in the dark against a shadow. We need some light, guys.
Oh?
Yeah.
Speaking of, there's another ghost appearing.
Yes, Captain.
Here we are. Actually, no. We already figured out Chill Fog is kind of busted. We're gonna hold off on Chill Fog. But take a shot at that fella.
Captain.
Gonna let you go into rage.
Something I can do.
Okay, that ability got a buff since the last time I played. Can you guys even see the effects? Because you can barely see anything in this room. But funny enough, this is all Unity, just like whatchamacallit, Tainted Grail is, at least.
Sure.
Cypher is actually my favorite because they can just do a lot of stuff. That was hardly this one. That was Mind Blades, which is basically the Cypher's way of saying their magic missiles. Mind Wave is another one because you can hit everyone around this dude.
Oh.
Personally, I like playing the Cypher. Personally speaking. By the way, I just noticed the room. You guys notice the little tentacles flying around in the room? Yeah. Anyway. I didn't notice that in this when I first played this until now. That's a magic missile. What can we do for you? That's gonna hurt us, so no. There we are. Now you won't hurt us.
Something I can do.
And you can get over here. Knock this dude over.
Hey, watch it with that.
Whoops, I accidentally hurt Edir anyway. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. You're gonna hurt your friends a lot in this. Mm-hmm. You have psychic powers, which is actually what the Cyphers are. Your Watcher has unique abilities that no one else has.
Speak your mind.
But there's also, as we're going to learn the lore, Watchers... Oh, didn't even back away there. Take a shot at him. I'll be chopping you to chum. Totally misses. Thank you. There's another ghost appearing behind us.
What do you need?
Alright, we're gonna take care of that ghosty who spawned up. The other thing is, pets are also very important in this game too. What can you do? Frighten? No, we don't. How big is that AoE? Very little. Okay. I'm going to bless us. Because I've been very rusty at this, and I actually haven't done much. Let me see.
May I be a candle in the night.
Oh, Seraphin found something too during that. Probably because we lit up the room during that.
Whether I open.
Take the shot at him. Thank you. Or them, whatever the shadow is. And there.
Tell me.
It. I'm just gonna call it an
I
it.
shall deal with this one.
Yes, Captain.
And you take a shot at the shadow.
Ahoy.
Apparently, I also discovered through actually doing some digging, there is actually an armor set that I never got in the base game. That's actually a reference to another
Have
character
my attention.
from the first Pillars game. I might get just for the heck of it.
Something I can do. I'm on it.
But that's going to be towards the end game area, so it's going to be a while before we can even do that.
Yes, Captain. Aye.
The other thing is, the godlike lore is actually really interesting too. We'll have more godlike lore too in Avowed, but stuff in this is very interesting. There we are, grab whatever that is. It's a skull with some garnets, okay. Take a quick save. But yeah, we're technically doing levels, so we can just go ahead and get caught up before we actually do anything. There's gonna be traps in here, isn't there? No, that was just a back entrance. Okay. Then hit that.
I've got it.
And we keep descending. Also, the soundtrack of Pillars of Eternity is also very interesting too. Okay, Beetle. Bloody Note. dangerous creatures have made this sacred place their home. If it is Wodaka's will that they remain, it is not our place to disturb them. Further, remember that we are not looters. Anyone caught thieving will meet the Strangler's justice. Let Cadwena's death be an example to you are. Inquisitor Lodwin. Keep that name in mind. We will not come back to that, but this episode is definitely going to be, when we put this on the VOD, when we start a future game, this episode will definitely be referenced in another game set in this universe.
Let's go.
Now we gotta take care of all these beetles. Alright, you... Oh crap, I need to remember to do your chants.
I'm here.
You're gonna put one here. Alright, Adir, you're just gonna stay here for now. There's the grub nest. We probably should take care of that. So many grubs. Chanters are also another unique class, but they're basically the bards sort of thing. They have a unique thing of where they're basically just having passive buffs while you do stuff. The difference between this and Pillar of Eternity 1, though, is they introduce class specializations. Which, while Alyssa may be a priest starting out, she is definitely going to be much different sooner or later. She may be a paladin or a chanter, depending on our actions in the game so far. But that's going to be towards Act 2 and 3. Well, at least everyone's focusing on a deer. How are you hitting a deer through him? I have so many questions. Where's the big beetle?
That'll teach you.
Gotta get rid of these beetles.
How may I help?
And you... Actually, we only have a couple of that. That's gonna hit a deer, so no. Actually, I have an idea what you can do, Aloth. You can take care of the burrows for us.
Ahoy.
We have an ad incoming anyway.
We had some good times.
Jeez, Seraphin. You almost killed a deer in the process.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to heal us, because Seraphin literally almost killed us. A little too broken of a spell there.
Speak your mind.
I will swallow you whole.
Ahoy.
I guess Barbarian Cypher is kind of a broken bust build. Jeez. Why are you guys not getting rid of the beetle barrows? They're just gonna spawn more beetles. And that. There we are. Okay, now before I forget,
Speak your mind.
trying to edit your chance. Alright. There we are. That should do fine. That's all I had to do.
The pleasure is mine.
Something there, I guess.
On it.
A deserted cat. Oh, we're getting another pet now. Let's go ahead and go save that kitty. Wait, how do we save the kitty? Oh, it's over here. Why does everyone keep deserting their poor cats? Peter, we found PETA. Ooh, 5% damage from area effects. That's actually not a bad pet. And we have been using that a lot, so come with us, Peter. Oh no. It's quick saving because this could go sideways.
Raft a fila feelim. Athek worth and rough.
And you can cast that there.
What do you need?
You just need to get in front of everyone. And in case it isn't obvious, Chilling Fog is kind of a busted spell, at least at the beginning of the game.
Does not work.
Captain.
And then this is kind of busted for these guys. It's just basically a boomerang.
Huh?
And then I'm going to buff us.
What do you need?
Dear, you still stay there until I get to you.
No rush, but if you have any antidotes handy, I'd be much obliged.
You have my attention.
And then you... Just gonna go ahead and buff these two.
I cannot whack him any harder.
And we have Noxious Burst. You can cast on that dude.
I'll be slicing her stem to stern.
And me... No, that's way too far. I'm gonna cast this. Or, you know what, I'll just take a shot.
Take him down.
Yeah?
Hit the Sporelings.
Maybe the privy.
That's not very helpful.
And, hold on.
What say?
Actually, you can pop a heal on us. Well, let you still hurt these guys.
Damn the lad's aim. No rush, but if you have any antidotes handy, I'd be much obliged.
And we cast that. No, we still gotta move. Let's try this again.
You have my attention.
There we go. Make them weaken so we can have that too.
I'm here.
And we are. And that fella over there is going to be the hardest to deal with. And let's try our new spell out. Hey, you might kill us again. No, you didn't this time.
What do you need?
But that is the new thing that Seraphim has for our build.
Not to alarm you, but I'm slowly dying of poison.
Let's see how this goes. And of course, get hit. I don't think that's going to work in this case.
Watch me, mother!
Captain.
Probably let you go into rage again.
Huh? There.
I'll slowly try to get that thing down.
Oh?
Cast another one of those, Aloft. We don't have to worry about the little guys right now. As bad as it sounds.
We're in that last drink.
Come on! This is futile!
Oh yeah, it's your turn again. Let's see if we can't get you out of this.
Captain.
And land. Let's see if we can actually yeah, I don't think we can. Nope, we cannot dominate them.
Me too, man.
Mind Blades is a little busted in the sequel. I remember that being a little strong in the first game, but holy crap.
Tungaloa devour you!
Not to alarm you, but I'm slowly dying of poison.
Kinda glad I did a little respects off stream a little bit.
Take him down.
Yes?
Correct the bell on the feller again.
That's it!
Aye.
And then drop this thing again. Wait, who's it gonna hit now? No one, okay.
At your service.
And I guess you can pop that too.
Something I can do?
Get over there, dear.
I'd be a candle in the night.
Huh? Let's
I
go.
don't think ice is gonna work on these guys.
Yes, Captain.
I am the Alpha Predator.
Watch me work.
That's
And it looks like ads are over. There we go. Man, that fella does not like Alof.
Take him down.
Hey.
What for, Cap? Well, I've been sliced and stemmed this.
There we are. I think someone got... Yep, Takehu got a level up. There we go. Now we get to see what was hiding in this room. Good news is, at least we don't have to rest. A fine battle axe. Actually, let me look at Seraphin's weapons. You might get a new weapon, Seraphin. An upgraded weapon at long last. Even if it's just fine tier, it's still decent. You gotta level up, so hold on. Now we'll have a little sleight of hand for you too. Insight. No, we don't need that. Actually, yes, we'll add that actually. And a shield for your offhand, and there we are. At least no one else decided to level up. Alright.
Right.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, that's the flood room. We don't need to enter in there. I think where we need to go is a little deeper still. Let's keep descending this place. Alright, cry ball. But it collapses right on top of you. Well, yep, that's what we get for using a fry bar. We're gonna take a quick nap, a quick little nap. There we go. Injuries are not the fun part. This is the whole point we did it for. A little bit of money and a potion. Right, further down we go. And it looks like the kitties are nice and rested right now. Oh, we're just waiting for the loading screen to load. There we go. Fourth floor now.
I'll see what I can find.
Never hurts to have a sneaky on, just in case. I'm gonna keep looking around. Of course there's oozes. Ooze, ooze, and ooze. Alright.
Yes?
Oh, this is just a newsroom, apparently. You can go after this little ooze.
Candle in the night.
Ahoy.
And of course, popping that as well, so we have the buff. And then I'm gonna buff everyone. At least the lesser oozes.
At your service. Worth and rough.
Aye.
You can go ahead and help with those oozes.
Cold swabber.
Yeah?
What do we got here? Oh, this'll work.
Tell me.
And Aloth. No, that's not gonna work in this case.
What do you need?
I guess knocking down oozes does work then.
What say?
Pop this again.
3, 2.
How may I help?
And just add more. And give everyone a quick heal. There we are.
Behold me, mother.
Aloth, remind me, I gotta get one of those pillowcases with Roloff on it. Ooh. Hope you have a chance of getting that, Arthi. Wait, I think everyone's dead in here. No, don't! Aloth, why did you cast that when everything's dead? Okay, thank God. Aloth just wanted to choose violence. A friendly Zurip? Never mind, it's not. A friendly Zurip? Why is there a friendly Zurip? No, these guys are on a... Oh God, it's not a friendly. It's an ambush.
Worth and rough.
No text on it though. My brother would have thought it would make it less fun. He never played Skyrim. Siblings do be like that, to be fair. Oh, this isn't gonna go well for these guys. Or... Okay. Why are there so many Zurips in here? I'm just surprised that Raylock Pillar actually, whatchamacallit. A Raylock Pillow exists. That's news to me, but good find, Harvey. I'm gonna pop this.
Hey.
Just stay as our tank. There's flying bellows too. Hopefully these AoEs will help, especially with the AoE cat. I guess those AoEs are going to be useless. Or actually, maybe not. Just win, dude. I mean, this is a lot easier than, say, whatchamacallit, than the real time with pause. I cannot wait for Pillars of Eternity 1 to actually get that as well. Don't need heals yet. But let's weaken those Zurips.
3, 2.
Now, whenever they get hit...
I'm here.
Well, now they got buffed. Whenever they get hit... No, you have to move up. No, you don't have to move up for this one.
Captain.
Even though this is turn-based, this is actually still pretty still a little challenging to do. Alright, on my end... Actually, we'll weaken these guys so they don't hurt us as bad. And also, our tank is actually practically immortal, so we'll be fine. Practically. He'll be fine. He might die, but I'll get back up in the next turn. Because that's just how a deer is. He is that busted as a companion. And actually, part of the reason why he's actually a redeem on the channel.
The alpha predator.
Yes, Captain.
Exploding the worms. I guess that works. Well, no, we don't need heals yet. You know what, Takehu? Go into your
Show
transformation.
me where to bite.
Go into your bull shark transformation.
Mother.
And as for me, I'm gonna see about getting rid of you. Funny enough, these Zerups aren't even the big fight either way. Strike the bell on. Oh, well now, one that got past the block. One quick moment. I actually need to take care of that, so 1 minute. Oh, looks like I can't do that through the OBS. Alright then. 1 moment. Okay, there we are. I can't believe one actually got through that. Got through the filter. I should have actually kept that. Kept that message up so I can actually add it to my list, but okay. Oh wait, we're paused. I was like wondering, why can't I do anything? Gee, I wonder why. Because I paused it.
Mother Ngati.
And also, he is a unique druid transformation, by the way.
Huh? Take him down.
Captain.
He's the only one who can get that.
Tomb.
He's the only one that can get that transformation in the game. You just have to deal, if you're doing druids in this, actually I'll make a adventure for that in the future to show that. Wouldn't hurt to have on the ship anyway, just a pure druid. Situations may call for one. You never know. But first I need gold to get one.
Speak your mind.
Yes? No mercy!
What for, Cap?
Man, he does not like Aloth.
Hey, that wasn't half bad.
Thank you for exploding the small, harmless Zerup.
Will do.
Then again, they kind of just started the fight anyway, so... Ordinary sword. Oh, the Watcher's Blade. Something called the Ordinary Sword. Okay, then. I totally forgot about this one. I mean, it's literally the Watcher's Sword. Ordinary, sure. I mean, a deer's a Watcher. We learned that. Oh wait, we have a new shield for him. Very nice. Min's Fortune. You're fine as it is. Okay. How come here's old robe? Why do I even want... Well, why would I even want that? Nothing here. Actually, we'll let you take this. Oh wait, you already have something. Never mind. Watch Rusty Spoon turn into a magical artifact. What is this, Baldur's Gate? And that one tower at the Act 1. Let's see. Let's just loot everything in the Zerup camp really quick.
These markings look familiar. How do you suppose...
Oh, we got a baby dragon now. Oh,
Up here.
that marking, that sky dragon in Act 1.
Always good to grab loot.
Hey, Lament. Thank you for the redeem. We did kind of save a baby dragon, so that is actually fitting. Hope your day is going well, Lament. Alright, let's go ahead and enter into here.
Keep your...
And now we see why I actually leveled...
Fine.
Never mind. I was about to say, now we see why we actually chose that, why we respect some of our guys. Because of that, and someone just ran into a trap. Seraphin, do us a favor and get rid of the trap. Thank you, buddy.
Keeping an eye out.
Done and done.
There are more traps ahead, I know it. Case in point. See, this is why we gave you that, Seraphin. We don't die to traps all the time. Because some guy decided, hey, you know what? We'll go ahead and put traps in here for galore. Bonus, we get a lot of traps out of this. Which in situations are actually pretty decent. That's where we need to go, but we'll go there in a moment. I want to grab all the loot, you see.
Nice.
Oh no, not those things again. Well, this is still a room we want to go into. Even though this is an early quest line, there's still a lot of good stuff in here.
Feel them.
What do you need?
A dear, do us a favor, get in there.
Yes, Captain.
Oh, thank you, Spirit, for the raid. I'm gonna go ahead and drop that lurk, so give me a moment to give you a shout out. How did the ESO stream go, Spirit? Oh, we got the Yoshi. If you guys haven't followed Spirit, I highly recommend it. They are just getting into the Elder Scrolls universe and started with Elder Scrolls Online. Totally suggest giving them a follow if you haven't already. And Spirit, if you have to do any post-stream stuff, feel free. Thank you for the raid. And those joining in from the raid, I am Conan. I am a variety streamer right now, just returning back into... Got into sore throat now. Alright, if you have to do any post-stream stuff, feel free, Spirit. As I was saying... variety stuff, but now right now we just took a small break and now we're returning back into a series. I usually like to go into series stuff, so right now I am back into resuming the Pillar of Eternity series, and following Deadfire we're gonna kick off Avowed, and I do also have something planned for Spooktober, but y'all joined in right when we're fighting some fellas, but we're in a heck of a quest line right now. Oh, right. You still have to do something, don't you? Well, this is going to be a rough fight. But this guy, I also did some respecking off screen. So everyone is kind of a little more stronger than before. Case in point, this guy now is our Cypher fella hits a lot harder now. And funny enough, Spirit's class that you were streaming, by the way, that I saw earlier, was actually one of my favorite classes too. The one with the bear is so much fun. Oh wait, we already popped that. So far so good. We just started, actually started the first quest line we're doing right now. Right now we're just doing a side quest that is actually...
What for, Cap?
That is actually tied to... Avowed to some degree, is all I'm gonna say. Which is going to be the next game in the lineup. There's a reason I'm doing this quest first.
At your service.
There we go, I got everyone buffed. And right now we're fighting... Oh no, that guy's gonna explode, aren't they? And right now we're fighting what you would call zombies. Explodey zombies. And I miss.
Have my attention.
And you just try to focus on that one. But yeah, that bear is a lot of fun. I'm gonna pop this on us because that guy's gonna explode on us. But yeah, I'm focusing on this one because this quest line is pretty important going forward. Aha, interrupted you before you can explode. That's practically what they are. They're kind of like the boomers sort of fellas from whatchamacallits, from Left 4 Dead / or even Poxbusters, what you'd call from the whatchamacallit Warhammer universe. Yeah, that's the fun part about PoE, or Hill of Maturity. That's the one of the games that gets mixed up with the other game. That is also nicknamed PoE. Funny enough, I actually have played a little bit of PoE in the past. But never got that too far in it. And also, that's that whatchamacallit, skill list and all that stuff really pushed me away back in the day. Well, push me away by that I mean I am very confused in what the heck I'm supposed to be doing, sort of thing.
Hey. Hey, that wasn't half bad.
Alright, we just gotta go through this one.
Whack him any harder.
Okay, that guy's gone.
Oh?
Intimidating perk tree. Yep. I love a lot of lore and skill stuff, but good god, that skill tree pushed me away. And the only game of its kind that did that. No, that's not gonna work. Actually, you know what? Transform. And here we have Takehu turning into Wereshark. Well, a were... I think that's a bullheaded shark?
Very well, Cog Swabber.
Or no, wait, no, not bullhead, hammerhead. Yep.
Let's go.
Some certain godlights get that. In fact, this game, yep, a wereshark.
Hey.
Sort of like a transform. It's a druid thing. You get to transform into animals. But since this guy is a special godlike to Andra, they turn into a spirit shark or wereshark.
Speak your mind.
Yep, druid is basically animorphs. In fact, there's a spec I can show Harthy that my first character was that actually lets you transform into all of that forms, except for the ones that are locked behind like him. So you can technically make a build that is just animorphs, if you wanted, in one character.
I'll be chopping you to chum.
Something I can do?
When I get to the whatchamacallit inn, I'll go ahead and go showcase my old character, who I can actually bring into this game at the end game. That's the fun thing about the adventures. You can actually escort your characters
Take him down.
and bring them back into here. No, you can't turn into that, sadly.
Service. Your bones will feed the land.
Yes?
You cannot turn into a swarm of wasps, partly. Even though it is cool, you can at least summon a bunch of wasps, but that's about it. Seraphim. Turn into a cat. I can turn into a werecat.
Yeah?
You can turn into a werecat, a wereboar, a were-elk. Trying to think, there's something else.
Leave it to me.
But that's all I know off the top of my head. And technically the druid from the first game was also a unique transformation too. Arivius?
At your service.
He was technically a were-tiger, I guess? Not a were-cat. Thank you, Seraphim. Or thank you, whatchamacallit, Takehu. You might get a cape out of that. Or who still needs a cape? You do. Takehu can finally have a cape. What is this? Nothing.
Yeah?
When I get to an inn, I'll have to check that out. I do have... You can look up the skill tree I can do. But the build stuff you can do in this game is a lot of fun. And here's the point of where we came here in the first place.
By decree of the Queen that was and the will of the Steel Garrote, you will meet justice. Kneel, Oswald, and be tried for your crimes.
In the meantime, I'm gonna take an opportunity to hydrate.
I can pay you. I can make you all rich. Just let me go.
Your bribes fall on deaf ears, Oathbreaker.
Need I remind
we seek
you of what
only
happened
to
the
exact
last time
Wodaka's
we interrupted
justice.
it?
Give me a moment, Alof. I need to put my water back.
Huh? What?
Hey guys! As you enter the chamber, and also we have the option of actually waiting to see how this plays out. As you enter the large chamber, at the bottom of the pyramid, you notice a sizable group of well-armed people dressed in the raiments of the Steel Garrote. In the center of the group kneels a man bound at the wrists. He looks around wildly, his eyes widen when they fall on you. Before the kneeling man cowers an opposing woman, her face obscured by severe lines of a Wodican mask.
You intrude on the deliberations of the court of Wodaka, outsider. Choose your next actions carefully, lest the queen that was turn her gaze to you as well.
The man on the floor is an elderly elf clad in dirty clothes, his face contorted in an expression of a cornered animal.
Oh, thank the gods, please. Get me out of here. They're mad. They're all mad. They mean to put me on trial for
Hey, Jay.
oath-breaking of all things. They say I betrayed the Idiran Empire, but I haven't been back there in over 100 years.
Be silent, or I will make you so.
Hey Jay, does the name of Inquisitor Ludwin seem familiar? There was a certain game that was teasing a villain at some point.
State your purpose now, or die with him.
Cross your arms and scowl. Do you condemn the innocent out of spite or mere incompetence? The Inquisitor bristles at your impertinent question. She grabs a sword hilt and begins to step forward, but stops herself, subtly uncertain. Her followers share pointed looks at one another, and they say nothing to challenge or defend her.
Explain.
I'm a watcher. Is it the wrath of Cortez? No. I've conversed with tortured souls that have met your justice. Not all were guilty.
Ah, the Watcher of Cadnua graces our presence. Your deeds are well known to this court. Those that attempt to lie to me find I am not easily fooled. Tell me, Watcher, how many of these souls do you claim were innocent?
We are an honest sort. She stares at you intently for several moments. Her eyes unreadable as a mask hides her feature.
Even should you speak truthfully, you must see the wisdom of these proceedings. Imagine the greater good achieved by dispensing the reckoning this filth deserves. Would you prefer these monsters walk free at the expense of the truly innocent?
By the way, this guy just has to owe in debt, and they're trying to kill him, probably.
And who holds them accountable for serving the greater good? Who ensures they do not become the same as those they hunt? Theos also believed he was an authority unto himself, and he wielded that authority to the detriment of many, many people.
I see the bow to the court judgment. Carry on now. I see only vigilante justice. Any mistake in your judgment proves my point, which was from earlier.
You have no authority in the court of Wodaka. Only the queen that was holds sway here. I pray your soul learns from your mistakes on its next turn about the wheel.
Oh, trying to kill him.
Conflict feel them.
Okay, who?
Akira, it is no problem.
Pop your storm.
Yes?
Oh, it's killing Wodaka. Who's surprised? I'm not. Or Wodikans. Who's surprised? I'm not. Looks like we always make Wodaka mad at us.
These distractions.
Oh no. You paralyze a guy who could stun you. Not a good idea.
What do you
Woe
mean?
be thee who fights Wodaka. Literally. Go after Lodwin. I literally...
Stuck over here.
Can you guys stop facepalming me, please? Huh? Or, not facepalming me. Can you guys stop paralyzing me, please?
You need something. Mother Ngati. Is that you?
How are you dead almost? Oh, right, because Garrett. And you... Facepalms harder. I wasn't talking about you.
I'll be slicing her stem to stern.
And me. I am going to pop that on us.
Looks like Takehu's out of the fight.
Well, Rook Tegehu. Yep, that down there. Oh, this is actually a rough fight. We'll go ahead and pop that on you guys. Actually, hold on.
What for, Cap? See you must me too, man.
And on my end, what are you doing, buddy? Okay. And a deer's up.
What for, Cap? I'll be cleaving it to the brisket.
Oh, now we get to have more mind blades soon.
I'm here.
Bust your wounds.
Trouble moving through this.
Death take you!
Hey. Hey. We had some good times.
Captain?
There we are. Perfect.
See you must me too, man.
Aye.
And we'll let a deer move away.
Yeah?
Yeah, that was not a deer. That was Aloth. I mixed them up. You might die from this, a deer, but you'll live. Trust me.
I need some help here.
Keep your guard up!
See, you're alive, a deer, even though you just died. See, you're fine.
What do you need?
I'm here.
Want that priest not to go out.
What for, Cap? I'll be slicing her stem to stern.
Yeah?
And on my end,
Right.
I didn't say to do that. On my end, just to make sure that priest doesn't come out of there.
Yes?
Huh?
One time that I'm actually going to pop my Watcher ability.
I be blowing a man down.
Hey.
We got on a deer. Inspired Beacon. Oh boy. Oh, I think Lodwin's dead.
Oh?
Captain?
That fella just healed up.
See you must me too, man.
Something I can do? Here we go.
I see you must me too.
How did you miss that?
Hey, whose side are you on? What do you need?
Dear, I have many questions how you missed that. But we got Oswald. Lost Dues in Good Faith. That was the name of the quest? I've been trying to figure that out. We're gonna rest first. There we are. Thank you for the mask. Well, the cowl of piercing gaze. Because now I have a new mask to wear on me. Captain's Eye. Because we're going to give that mask over to Seraphim. Vea Victus. Indeed. And also you get a cape.
Not a bad bit of tackle, Cap.
Take a save. Oh, right. We should probably loot this. Odd they have a Baratome here and a Temple of Wodica. Just saying.
I owe you a debt too large to repay, stranger. How did you ever find me all the way out here? Did Inalis send you?
Khan sent me to find you.
That tenacious little wretch. I owe her my thanks. And a drink. Several drinks. And a fair bit of money, too. Those steel garrote zealots have been after me for decades. Good riddance.
Oh, about my reward.
Ah, yes. Yes, indeed.
You're broke, aren't you?
Yes. Unfortunate business mishap. You know how it is, I'm sure?
In my tribe, debtors went diving for snails in the Great Reef. Sometimes for days.
Look, I really stuck my neck out here.
You did risk life and limb for me, it's true. And make no mistake, I am grateful. Really, really grateful. Believe me, I would give you something if I could. Well, that's not entirely true, is it? I have this old ring. It's the last possession of any value I own. Here, take it. For your trouble.
I never got this in my first playthrough. He pressed a simple length of a string twisted into a makeshift ring into your palm and nods, a small frown tugging at the corner of his lips.
You have a ship, don't you? Of course you do. How else would you have gotten to this benighted island? Let me join your crew.
First of all, why did the Inquisitor have you on trial?
After what you did for me, well, I suppose you have the right to hear the truth of things. The whole truth, rather. You remember that the Deerwood was once a colony of Adir, yes? Well, I was one of the first colonists to set foot on that benighted continent. When it became evident the Deerwood intended to revolt, I took their side in the War of Defiance against the country of my birth. I'm sure you'll be astounded to learn the powers that be in Adir didn't much like that. The Steel Garrote's been after me for my grave transgression ever since.
That was over 150 years ago. They've been hunting you all this time.
Those Steel Garrote hounds are relentless.
Well, Wodica's relentless, but okay.
But it should be a couple of years before they find me again, thanks to you, at least. I hope as much.
Welcome aboard, Oswald.
Thank you, my friend. I owe you a debt twice over.
That was the whole point of coming here, too, to get our new crewmate and meet someone we'll see again at some point in another off game. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. We also might have an opportunity to name this island. I think this is an island that's nameable. Hold on, Oswald, what do we have here for you? Oh, I can't do anything right now. Alright, we're going to... there it is. There it is. Let's go. Alright, have a good sleep, Shadow. Thanks for dropping by. And we are out of here. So, does anyone want to have a chance to name this island? Maybe we'll have a chance to name this island. Let us see if we can. Can we name this island? Is this a nameable island? No, it is not. Darn it. One of these days, we'll have a nameable island. And here I was hoping this was. Right, okay, let's go see Oswald first. Name a cuddly Care Bear island. I'll name the next island we can name into that. He's a helmsman and a navigator. It's Jay. Yeah, he can actually... Oh. No wonder we can't do anything there. We need to drop by Fort Deadlight anyway. Because we need to see the Pirate King, Eldis. Sooner or later, we do need a new boat. A good boat. All the yap-yaps. Alright, so we're going to meet Eldis. The one we got the letter from at the start of the stream. And then maybe we'll do the main story, depending on what happens after this. And little Loki wants some pets.
You're the captain who Aldi's invited to parley, ain't you? I'm to keep an eye out. It's so I can provide you an escort when you arrive.
Lead on, I suppose.
Right this way, Captain. It's my pleasure to show our honored guest around.
Remember to stay hydrated.
Thanks for the heads up, Spirit. I'll go ahead and hydrate. Hello, little Loki. Oh, the game's loading, I suppose. Game? Is everything okay? Game? Something happened with the game? Hello? Game? Are you... Did it actually freeze? Oh, thank God.
Captain. Glad you could make it, Loveson.
I was a little concerned there that we might have actually crashed. So this is Captain Eldis. And a little moment of me almost getting scared of the game crashing there.
Like what you see? The mark on this side, it means I'm the second highest rank on the Council of Captains. I'm but one chair below that cockrot Ferrante. I see you met my right hand and fourth chair on the Council of Captains. He can be a real trying sort, but I trust him with my life.
We worked out a deal.
It's not easy to bend Benny to listen. I'm impressed. Of course, I can't say he's had much nice to say about you.
Oh well, looks like we gotta kill him again.
But you've certainly caught my interest.
What are you looking at, Odin? Loki was eating food and Odin just got excited.
A woman who doesn't back down. You've got guts, and not just smattered in your hair. I'd like to partner with you.
I got your message.
Forgive me for dragging you all this way, but I find the proposition of a partnership best works in person. Me and mine within the Principe would make for powerful allies on your side. But would you give us loyalty in return? That I'd like to know.
Of course, if we formed a partnership.
Suppose we've to give each other a test. Make sure it's a good fit. Say you wanted to entice an alliance of like-minded captains. You might start by aiding one of my best in Nekataka. She smuggles through the Undercroft. Goes by the name of Mad Morena, she does. And let me tell you, Dove, she's earned the moniker.
Cross your arms over your chest, sure.
You're a hard one to read. Fancy a game of cards some night? I'll take your answer as a yes, for now. You've a bright future ahead of you, Watcher. See that you don't tarnish it by flying the wrong pirate's flag. Out with the stale and in with the new, eh? I know you've met with Ferrante, that you may even be working for him, that pribbling cockrot. But that doesn't mean you can't partner with me instead. Don't do anything to let him catch on. Just keep me appraised of certain future events as they shape up.
Cross your arms over your chest.
Shh. No need to say anything, not yet. You just think on it next time you're toiling for a man who'd happily gut you after you've done his bidding, given half the chance. When the time's right, we'll set our strategy. But what can I do, you lovesome?
Tell me about the new blood of Principe.
We're the future, and we ain't going nowhere.
I mean, you almost crashed when we tried to meet up, but sure.
We're pirates, lovesome. We own this sea. and the sea loves us back in her twisted way. Ferrante pines for a homeland he's never seen. But what does Old Valia mean to me or my crew? We're not Valian, and we never will be. Though if you're Valian and you want to join our bloodline, you're more than welcome.
Weren't you founded by the refugees from Old Valia?
Generations ago. And I grew like a weed in the deerwood, you see? You say Consueglo me casitas. I say Council of Captains. You say Principe. I say best pirates in the Deadfire. You say Swollenet. I say, well, some things stay the same.
About Ferrante.
Got something for me, Dove? I'm all ears.
It was Ferrante who told me where to find Benwith. I don't mind. Ferrante does seem like a backstabbing type, but let's see how that goes.
I figured as much. That's how Ferrante gained his
But also, these are
patrons.
pirates, so just seeing these two
And that's how he
fighting,
keeps
going to
it.
chaos is also just fine.
Underhanded tactics that whittle his opponents into ruin. Me? I prefer to face my foes head on. Give them the chance to join me before I fucking annihilate them.
And also for more lore.
And I like to reward those who support me. I'm good to my allies, you see. For your troubles, Dove, let me share with you a little of my treasure. As you wish, Dove. I am happily and wholeheartedly at your disposal. At least until I get bored.
Farewell. That's Brute, Buccaneer. Okay, let's go ahead and leave now. Oh wait, can we just grab everything? Yes, we can grab everything in here. Hey, don't mind if I just take everything in here that I missed before. Don't mind me, Eldies. Can I not get in there? I guess I can't get in there. Okay. Don't mind if I just take everything you guys have really quick.
I don't be supposing we easy breezy, wet
Bounding boots.
sleazy.
And also that little piece of wood I got there is also going to be helpful. Now let's go ahead and leave this place and not crash again. Oh, that's where it was.
I don't be supposing we blow it up. Swabbed in sparkling.
And we are. Thank you. Now let's go ahead and leave. I'm just going to take everything that I missed last time because of that freaking mechanics we didn't have. That I have now since fixed. And yeah, there's a lot of mechanic stuff you need to get into here too. Oh, we can't go that way. Oh, we
Now
can't.
what have we got here? I do believe I recognize these goddamn chests. By Andra's salty bosom, Romaro hauled this chest from one end of the Deadfire to the other.
Oh, and we got a side quest done for Seraphim in the process in here. He reaches into the chest and grows about being rewarded by a clicking sound. A false bottom slides of the chest contain a single folded piece of parchment. What does it say?
Dear S. That be me. I knew you'd seek me out. Please abandon the trail here. I fashioned this predicament for my own, and I not have you lock its weight round your own ankles. If you find yourself imperiled, seek Udina at Magic Water. She can help.
Seems like there was more to that letter.
Aye, there'd be a word or two more, but nothing useful to us.
You don't have to tell me, it's between you and Romero. You know who Undyne is?
I don't know Udina from Wardmage, but Magic Waters, I know like my own fucking name. When I were a wee lad fresh on the Sorcerer, Romaro would treat me to the luminous bathhouse at Nekitaka.
We gotta go back to the bathhouse at some point.
The water there shimmered like dawn on the open sea, and I, full flush with the poetic creativity of youth, called it Magic Waters. I know you don't owe me the favor, Captain, but if we could find our way to that bathhouse, I'd not hold it against you. Unless, of course, you asked. For now, though, we've got plunder and pillage before us, aye?
And someone got a level. Yep, Seraphim did. What do we got? Choose an ability for one class, eh? Let me see here. I'll go with that one for now. There we are. Perfection. I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick before we continue on, though. And we're back. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking we're gonna do. After, of course, we loot everything in here. There was stuff in this chest. Seraphine, you were lying. Anyway, as I was saying, we're probably gonna go ahead, drop by the bathhouse. Really quick, shouldn't take too long. And then... How did you spot that? Wait, Tony... That's a really darn good ring for a deer. Holy crap. Hold on here. And he doesn't have these. That's good for movement for him. Very, very nice.
Not bad.
And a deer's happy about it. Okay. Let's just make sure we don't get anyone upset. Hey, guys. And here's Merc.
Welcome one and welcome all. Buy me a bottle and I'll be your finest loving pal. Looking to share more tipple and conversation? I'm happy enough to oblige.
Oh, hello, Odin. How are things around Fort Deadlight?
Quieter than usual. I guess I have you to blame for that. Bleed my guts if it wasn't worth it, though. You know, speaking of...
And we have an ad incoming.
Don't suppose you're looking for another Sodom on that boat of yours?
Grab your stuff and claim a bunk.
Really?
Sure about this, Cap. Word's always been that Mercury fell out the womb 3 sheets soused.
Oh, stuff them sheets up your ballast hole, you sorty old furball.
Another boisterous drunkard. God, I'm starting to sound like a dare.
Aye, aye, Captain. See you aboard.
Well, wait. What do we have? We have just a plain monk. We'll go with Shadow Dancer for that one. There we are, new crewmate. And what are you? Do you have a quest line?
Look who finally washed back up ashore.
Ahoy there, Siri. Miss me?
Did I miss you? Like a fish misses water, you gutless bastard. For the first few weeks, anyhow. Till it turned to confusion and worry. Ye said ye'd write every night, didn't ye? Then where were the birds or the boats with your poems and pages?
Siri, sweet honeyheart. I scribbled you missives day and night. Declarations of passion, sonnets in songs. Well, on account of me being at sea, I never had the opportunity to post them.
Oh, I'm certain. I'm certain I should believe every word of that blarney. About as certain as I am that you're a snake-tongued philanderer worth little more than a tug in the rug.
I plundered you up a pair of fine, very fine, snakeskin boots with that tooling you like round the cuffs and all. But the gentleman sprung a leak, and they ended up thoroughly sodden. Tell her, Cap.
I'm sorry for keeping Seraphine at sea for so long. As Captain, The responsibility rests with me.
Are ye meaning to tell me that you've not dropped anchor at Fort Deadlight in the last 8 months? Well, come to have a look at you. Can't say I've ever seen you before. This your captain then now? What happened to Ferrante?
Ferrante still be sailing the seas, right? It's the rain and twice as frigid. Just gave me a bit of furlough to engage myself in more personal pursuits. Such as an emerald-haired lass who ain't never once left my thoughts.
Now don't go thinking I've forgiven ye a lick, Seraphim. I know you didn't come here looking for me, because if you had, you'd have come with a bottling without your sodding captain.
No, you ain't wrong, lass. Wish it weren't true, but it is.
Now, why don't you be telling me what you want so I can be shot of you for good?
Aye, lass. The captain's got an ask or two about Deadlight. But first, I need to know. You remember Romaro? Sailed with me on a sorcerer.
Aye, I remember Romaro. You think I've gone wet in the head or something? Your words have always been as flowery for him as they were for me. It weren't so long ago he shipped out, come to think on it.
Do you know where he went?
Can't rightly say. Left in a hurry, I think. Or at least he were here one day and gone the next. Not that he ever mixed much with the sods here.
Where was Romero staying?
Hard to starboard through the back door there, then straight on to the end of the
Wait, we already
island.
just did this.
Don't think nobody's claimed his quarters since.
Give my thanks, lass.
Oh, keep it in your pantaloons, you randy swab. You had any other questions, Captain? Happy to oblige the person hauling this blue bastard away from Fort Deadlight.
So who is this Romero person Seraphim's looking for?
You don't know? That's so, I'm thinking it's not my place to tell you.
Fair enough.
On to calmer waters, then. Were there something else you wanted?
Well, we'll go ahead and go grab this. Oh, and the cats are looking at birds. Anything else in here? Nope. Alright, let's go ahead and leave and do what we were originally going to do. Bathhouse, and then go from there. I think we can progress the main story, potentially. Alright, let's get out of here. And the kitten's playing with Loki's tail.
To have a look right away.
The bloody links. Nope. Well, we did just get rid of a crowbar. Do we have a crowbar anywhere in here? Nope. Alrighty, let's go ahead and leave. And we are out of ad. Alright, so first stop is going to be Nekataka. And then after Nekataka, well, maybe, hold on. How are we? We can do Distant Light. Alright. We can probably go ahead and do Distant Light next. Are you one of the bounties? Hold on. Belina, no. Merrill the Mad, no. Oh, hold on. No, Dacilla, that's a different fella. Nope. That person's fine. You get to live today. You get to live for now, buddy. And Beggar Whiffruff, huh? Don't think you're a bounty. We definitely should add a little something in there to make these guys a slightly bit happier. A bit of grog. Nothing beats it, just a wee bit of grog. And the rascally cats are still going. Gotta get a little laser toy out for Odin. There we are. Alright, we gotta go to, I think it was in here. Back to the bathhouse we go. A Principe group notices you walking and approaches you in the street. Well, alright then. I think we're going to get a combat encounter, potentially.
Look what's finally washed into port.
Seraphin stops at the other pirate's approach, his fists balled. The heat of his anger flushes your skin, then seeps beneath your shimmering thoughts. Actually, I had to do something with the headphones. There we go.
Hold up, Cap. That be Malnage, the High Queen Sea Devil of the Deadfire herself, awaiting us like a shark in heat.
One moment. Kitties are being distracted.
Captain, I've heard a mess and a half about you. Mostly good. Though I see your taste in company could use some refining.
Typical Malnage. Can't match my skill, so you try to spew shit.
Boy, when you're as old as me, your skill will still be naught more than the untrained fumbling of an adherent maid to the refined workings of my mind.
What brings you here, Malnage?
I've heard about your run-ins with Captains Benweth and Ferrante. Meeting the old Principe seems like. Almost makes a girl green. The envy of missing the party. I'm tracking a man by the name of Rimaro. Traitor to the cause.
Oh, well, would you look at that?
Romero ain't no traitor, you mind-blind sack of squid squirts.
Let the visions come. A sharp strike against your cheek, and your head's hit wood hard. A wet something rolling the back of your scalp, clumping in your fur. Malnage standing over you, fist balled. A flash like thunder and copper in your mouth, and an old man, eyes equal parts in kindness of range, hauling her back. Shouting her down, turning to you, leaning in a rage, fleeing. Anger slides past you, and your vision resolves into the Nakataka Street.
Captain, there'll be a bounty of some 4,000 pounds on Rimaro, quick or dead. I'd be willing to cut you a tenth of that, here and now, if you give me any knowledge you might have stumbled across on your travels.
I wouldn't tell you if I knew.
Careful, Watcher. You don't want to go making yourself an enemy of the Principe Sen Patrena. Anyone aids our enemies shares their fate, you know? Fare thee well, Captain. See you around, Seraphin.
We're totally gonna fight these guys at some point, aren't we? Well, let's go ahead and continue our journey. Back to the bathhouse. Alright, so we're looking for... Hold on. Where are your quest lines? Not you. No, that's something else. Ah, here we are. Question Udine.
My friend, you return.
Alright, not you. I think Udine's back over here. Or was it you?
Hello again, fellow
Nope, it's not you. Someone named Udine, huh? 1 minute, I need to check on the cats anyway. So now we gotta go find that Udine. Wait. I think we talked to... Nope, there's Udine. We talked to them before.
There's the only thing you need. Please, let me to mine water.
You're Udine, right? We've heard you know where you can find Romero.
Oh, you poxy old salt. Spill what you know before we spill your guts.
We just talked to them before, Seraphin, and you want to kill them.
Seraphin. Rimaro described you pointedly. He told me that you would come were ye in danger.
Danger? Nay, not I. I do seek him, though, and I feel that he needs me. Feel it in the deep depths of my furry fun sack. If you care for him, you'll be telling me what you know.
He bade me not tell anybody of his plans, ye included. He's left this area, afeard of the danger he fishes on those near to him.
Please help my friend Odin. He loves Romero like a father.
He's the nearest thing I got to kin. Why didn't he trust me?
He did trust you. He trusted you wholly. I'll tell you, and trust ye to con best what to make of the conning. Romero treated me as galleon for mine clipper. A stuggy trade, surely, but he insisted that he needed the speed. I can't tell you what he intends, but he set sail for Sayuka, intending to replenish there. That's everything I con, for whatever good it does you.
He gave up the sorcerer? And for what? An elven clipper? Makes as much sense as Doug's on a Drake cap. He'd be easy catchings for any freebooter after his hide.
Who's hunting Romero besides Melnage?
That salted cockfuss be the biggest threat, sure as shit. But others will want that bounty too. Not to mention the favour comes with it.
We should hurry to Sayuka.
Aye, Cap, you've read my mind. Thank you mightily, lass. Enjoy the baths.
Soft travels. The wages of war catch ye up soon or soon.
There we are. Alright, now I think we can go ahead and do... hold on. That would be a distant light. We're gonna start for Hasango now. That means we're done with this place for now. We'll definitely come back to Nekataka at some point, but for now, we're done.
Nago, you have truly put your foot in it this time.
What's this about?
Adotella, you go to visit the luminous bathhouse, yes?
Perhaps, why do you ask?
My satchel. Like a fool, I left it inside. My ship is due to sail from Nekataka with the next high tide. If I do not find it, my Kasita will surely throw me overboard. Merla, I cannot swim. I would go by myself, but... the guards, they bar the doors to me without my Kasita present. They think I am a thief.
Why can't you ask your Kasita to retrieve it then?
I would rather her not discover my incompetence.
Understandable concern. I could help you find it.
Velade, you mean it? Agrasima, I am in your debt.
You notice a light sheen of sweat in his upper lip. He shifts his weight from foot to foot and stares at you intently.
There is, one thing. Madiko, how could I have forgotten? If you could, do not open the satchel. The contents are... the information is proprietary. You understand?
On my honor, I will not open that satchel.
You do me a great favor.
I have a bad feeling what's in that satchel.
Please, when you find the satchel, meet me at Peddler's Canal in Queensberth.
Definitely something we don't want to look in that satchel. Anyway, as I was going to be doing, now we can go to Hasango. Also juggling kitties while doing this. Odin's in play mode and Loki just wants to rest. Alright, we're gonna go towards Hasango. Let me just check the map. Just checking, that's all. But I don't know, though. That's going to be, I think, the next quest. It should be long enough. And why is that ship running away? Oh, it's just a regular Deadfire ship. Never mind. About to say, is that a ship we have to deal with, or not? There's Hasango, next quest line. Reach the outer lighthouse. I'm actually just checking something before we jump into something really quick, so give me a minute. Let us see here.
I don't get this at all. There was a Dawnstar settlement on Hasango. The place got trampled just the same.
Doesn't matter who he hurts, he does as he pleases.
This is Wide Wen all over again. Only now we know it really is Aethys behind it. I'll tell you one thing. When we catch up to that unstoppable god statue, me and him are gonna have words. Lava better be alright.
Well, in the meantime, let's... Up we got... Naga warriors now. Actually, hold on. I'll go with Thunder for you. As for you...
Lava! I cannot whack him any harder!
What for, Cap?
And you do your wonderful mind blades.
Hey.
And a deer. And just waltz right over here.
What's that?
There we go. Gonna make sure I hit you.
I'm here.
And you.
What for, Cap?
And it looks like the kitties are finally taking a chill pill.
I'll be slicing her stem to stern.
I guess just take care of this single Naga, I guess.
Yeah?
Yes, Captain.
Show me where to bite.
I'm here.
Aye.
There we are. Oh, something's going on here. There's Aethys' footprint. Oh, and just as we just started exploring, something else came to surprise us.
What do you need?
Deer right here.
Ahoy. Me too, man.
And bless us again.
What do you need?
What's that?
And then we just take you out.
Tell me.
We should be fine for now.
Captain.
Let's go.
This is futile. No mercy!
At your service.
Decay you, just keep plonking on him.
Captain. I'll be more than half handy, are?
And that's another one down. Another Naga down. And a bunch of frozen statues. But we're gonna go inside of here first. Amama woman whirls towards you, her eyes wide and wild, her uniform disheveled as if a feral day's wear. Her breath comes in rabid gasps. With her and a few wounded soldiers and a huddle of commoners and dirt-stained farmer smocks.
Shut the door, quick, before the Naga get in.
Alright, I'm here to help.
We're the finest soldiers and cannoneers in Aora. We don't need anything.
Something unusual about a brittle confidence, distant stare, and shaking hand. Read the sides, whatever she saw here has rattled her to the core.
Folks that saw Widewin on the field of battle, ones that lived, used to get rounded up looking like this. Some got reassigned, but most they sent home.
She blinks at you as if seeing you for the first time.
Wait, you're not the reinforcements. There are supposed to be reinforcements.
Calm down and tell me what happened here. She closed her eyes, but her hands are still shaking.
The first thing was the Colossus. It showed up a few days ago, a week ago, I can't be sure. But it was huge. Glowed like luminous Audra.
You're here and you're safe. She shakes her head as almost she didn't hear you.
The Colossus was coming right for us. Fleetmaster Ko ordered the gunhawks and cannoneers to take up positions. They fought. The rest of us were sent below, like cowards.
You fought, you'd be dead too.
Wouldn't have taken someone from the living lands for a shirker.
We don't flee. We don't hide.
She steals herself.
I heard cannon blasts, artillery fire. Felt the world shake. Then the water started coming in. We came back up, and the others were... I don't know. Like they'd been turned to ash. And the Colossus was walking away. The fort was flooding, where it had broken our walls, and the luminous Audra in the lighthouse had gone dark.
What about the Naga?
They skulked in after, once our walls were down. Those of us who were left fought, but those cowards moved through the sunken hallways, ambushed us from below.
You fought to the last, take pride in that. Ozira and Angry Soldier nod, a heartened and embarrassed degree.
When the Hazanui's reinforcements get here, we'll strike back.
And build our walls back up so nothing gets through. And double our cannons, so we can destroy that Colossus if it ever comes back.
Are you?
Zahira, Assistant Quartermaster. Is there anything else?
What do you have against the farmers?
Dawn Stars.
Fleetmaster Ko hired them to tend the fields that supply the mainland, but they started acting strange, dreaming strange. One of them, Latharan, had a row with the Fleetmaster over it, left angry just before the Colossus showed up.
Understandably upset, but let's not jump to conclusions.
I think their praying called it here, getting back at us for the Godhammer. Even if not, they definitely know something.
Where is this Audra lighthouse?
On the western side of the fort. It's a true marvel, a monument to Rawatayan engineering.
Proof we can tame and transform this place, once we get rid of the scale bellies.
This is a fortress. Surely you got some way of fighting the Naga. She bristles.
The finest cannons and bombards in the archipelago. Why, you can barely walk the ramparts without... There's still one. There must be one. They can't all have been destroyed. But you'll need a trained artillerist to aim it.
The Colossus that marched up here was Aethys.
That monster that killed our people?
I suppose he does look like a monster from down here.
I told you, Zahira. The Godhammer scrambled their god, and now he's taking his revenge.
Much as I doubt that, none of my explanations fits any better.
We're aware of his atrocities.
It's no coincidence your Aethys shows up just as Latharan storms out.
Farewell.
Don't go back out there. You'll be safe here until reinforcements arrive.
Just stay away from the water. Damn scale bellies are hiding down there. They'll ambush if you get close.
Sometimes you can see them, if you look carefully.
Well, while we're in here. Alright, now we gotta go grab these statues. Yeah, I think someone's gonna ambush out of there.
Nice.
There they are.
Conflict in the air. I feel it.
Bunch of barrels stacked right over there.
How may I help? Not exactly my area of expertise.
Okay, Aloth, what can you do then?
Hey.
My dear, work your way up there.
Ahoy.
And now work your way up there.
Yeah?
Tell me.
Aye.
Let's see, can we actually pop this on you? Yes, we can.
Huh?
I'm gonna wait till we're up here before I do any buffs. Dear, go over here, buddy.
At your service.
Takehu can go up here.
Oh? No mercy!
You need something?
Takehu, just go up here first.
It makes no difference.
And now we're all in position, I can buff us up.
Hey.
Ahoy.
And Seraphim, just hit that bugger.
Stem to stern. We're in that last drink.
And I'm gonna see if I can actually hit those fellas. Maya almost got into the neighbor's yard, almost gave me a heart attack. Oh geez, that is scary. I'm glad Maya's okay. I hope Maya's okay now. But that would scare the living crap out of me if my kitties pulled something like that.
We'll be the privy. Fare thee well, Cog Swabber.
She probably doesn't even think she did anything wrong. That is also true. That is something. It is also Maya.
Hey.
Break the bell on you. There we go. We got you taken care of.
Aye.
Perfect. And then pop another one on them.
Sure.
Well, I hope Maya's safe though, because that would tear. Oh, we're done again. Awesome.
I've got it.
But yeah, I hope Maya's safe after that, because oh boy, that would terrify me. Scan the fortress. Check for ammunition. And the bombard. There we are. Okay. Alright, I guess we can't really use the bombard anyway. There's where her and I'm surrounded by dog owners. Had to dig under the fence to let her out. Oh, jeez. Dilly, Maya. We're gonna go inside of here. Yeah, Loki at my end used to always love going in the garage back in the day. And sometimes it also leads outside if the garage is open. So I can get that scary. I can get that terrifying feature, and he used to always slip into the garage. But anyway. Oh, we got a Naga anyway.
I feel him.
Yes?
I think it's just one guy.
Mercy.
Ahoy. See you must meet tomb.
Yeah?
Rip to that gunpowder barrel. Couldn't even do a damn thing.
Something?
Where the hell's the trap, though? Oh! Oh!
Kill the bastards!
Where the hell's the trap? Well, I think we found the trap. Good job, Adair. Thanks for dying for us, buddy.
Yeah?
Where the hell's the trap? Right there. Thanks, Adair. Your sacrifice will not be forgotten for that. No. Where are you? There you are. Why was Adair the one playing around with it? That is a perfect level moment, though. Oh, where's the trap? All of a sudden, it just Adair just explodes.
Yeah.
God damn it. There's another entryway over there. But we can't get to that yet. And we can't take care of that cluster of Naga, so I think, hold on, we gotta go this way. Taking a quick save. You, obviously. Cross the rope. There it is. And a bunch of looters just chilling out there. There, I think we found where we need to go. I'm gonna save. Where we need to go is in here. Swim into the passage. Orient yourself. We're gonna go left. Use a pry bar. I think this takes us to that ghost Naga. I think. Yep, there you are. Hey, buddy. You feel the presence of a soul, twisting and sinuous. It notices you too and draws nearer. Its restless tingles against your own. It is searching and hunting. You recognize it as the soul of a Naga.
What is this? Come closer. You glow so brightly, just like the...
What were you searching for?
A way. The striped fiends profane the island, endlessly burrowing, building. They bury the Adra under stone. Sugan says we must find a way in. Sugan says I must find a way in.
Who is Sugan?
Speaker for the gods. Grandfather to many. He leads us here. And here I must find a way in. The fiends gather at the walls, searching too. Not for me, but they see me still.
Come with me.
You know what it is to roam, to seek distant places. Yes, I feel this in you. Your feet, your eyes, they find the way.
Alright, now we're gonna go the other way. Or swim back to the kitchen, I guess. Alright, before we go ahead and leave out of here, there's one thing I want to check in there. Come into the passage. Yeah, we were in the left. Yeah, hold on. Orient, the left seems to have been Weiss. Alright, right. Swim onward. Of course I got injured out of that. I'm just checking for all the loot before we continue on in here. You gotta get that loot after all. Grabbing that. And grabbing that. We're gonna take another quick rest, because of course we got ourselves hurt. Hold on. Luminous lobster. We'll just do the mariner's porridge for this. The old staple mariner's porridge is always good. Now we'll get out of here. Oh, hey, and there's a bunch of Naga over there. Looks like we just skipped them.
Discreet.
Bunch of statues. And we'll see what's in here.
I taste his fear. Open. Open.
Hey guys.
Predator.
What are you guys doing?
I feel him.
Something I can do?
And a deer can just drop here.
It makes no difference.
And then I'm gonna bless us again. Alright. You ain't leaving.
Yes, Captain.
And I have this on just to have. Returning Storm is kind of busted as it is.
Well, we sliced her stem to stern.
Take him down.
Oh?
And you can hit you.
Speak your mind.
This fella's probably gonna go.
Ahoy.
And I think this will just finish him off. Or at least that one. There we are. A dare just getting poisoned by these guys constantly. Alright, maybe we can get in here.
Blow it up. Easy breezy, wet and sleazy.
Oh, there's a guy in here. Buddy, before we talk to you, let me grab everything in here. Exceptional Archivist, we got an even better gun for me. Alright, let's talk to Amaro.
Slave sphincter, those snakes were noisy. I don't suppose you brought any extra parchment with you?
Parchment is the least of your concerns.
Of course. What else? Slowly, Aimuro. Can't expect them to know if you don't tell them.
Fie, suppose he's got a better half tucked in there too?
I'm writing it all down. My research, my work, something to survive before the next walk-in Colossus, the next Naga warband. Do you need something? If not, I should focus. So much to do.
There are survivors who look on the docks. I can help you reach them. He waves, already turning back to his nose.
Safety in numbers, eh? A comforting illusion. Let the others have it if they wish it. I must see that my work survives.
What happened here?
What didn't? A colossus made of Adra marched through the fort, grew bright like luminous, and scores of soldiers fell dead. Incredible. Then the Naga killed everyone else. Except Latharn, I suppose. Yes, he must have left.
Zahira survived, along with others.
They should split up. Safer that way. Better odds.
Latharan?
Dawnstar fellow. Arrived yesterday? Last week? Complained of strange dreams. Smart of him to leave so soon.
Alrighty, take care, Jay. Thanks for dropping by.
Do you need something? If not, I should focus.
I'll try not to die in the seas. Have a good lurk. Know where I can find shells for the bombard.
Just the one. Just the one. Someone came and took it. Oh, that was you.
What? How do I get to the lighthouse?
How indeed. Naga everywhere. Suppose your best chance will be up along the walls, west and south. But how to get there? Better perhaps to keep going south, around the edge of the fort, through Fleet Master Ko's office. More cover from the Naga.
Well, alright then, and then we also have our mortar thing if we need it. Well, let's go ahead and sneak first.
If you can.
I'm gonna look what this is. The masonry, southern wall of the gatehouse. Some protruding bricks looks easy enough. We're gonna toss a grappling rope hook.
Wait.
Climb the rope. We don't have to deal with them because we can just climb the rope.
I can't see you, you sneaky bastard.
A lonely cat. Poor lonely kitty. Well, I think that's the watchtower we need to go see anyway. Then a quick save. I think we are inside. The lighthouse is quiet, soft with sibilant whispers. There's a repetitive incantatory quality to them. Yet as you cross the threshold, an old Naga with skin like cracked leather breaks off. He swivels to you, bearing one broken fang.
The sea-striped fiends send you to uproot the tree of the gods, yes? Their blasphemy knows no bounds. Go! Carry a warning of what you have seen to the other shufflers.
What warning do you expect me to deliver?
That shufflers must not disturb these roots, or the gods will destroy the islands again.
You're saying the gods have brought ruin to the Deadfire before? He bears his broken fang in surprise.
Do your stories say nothing of the many disasters? Of the shuffler nests washed away like foam?
Laid out deep side, Kahu raised a hand to touch his brow.
Wherever we sail, the beaches and spires of lost Ukaizo travel with us.
Many generations ago, the sand-striped ones built great hives across the islands, and bastions around the Adra roots.
Ano civilization spanned the archipelago, but the Sidequestin built temples around the Adra.
They did not build alone. The sand-striped ones helped, as they help other fiends now. Their meddling displeased the gods. So the gods smashed their works with heaving volcanoes and crashing waves.
But you think history is repeating itself?
You shufflers are beasts of habit. You do not learn. You do not change. You cast off your sheddings by night, only to put them back on at daybreak. You wrap yourself in filthy, worn-out things. Our ancestors hid deep where the waters quenched the fires and muffled the storms. They remembered while shufflers scattered. Now, the shufflers build again. The gods see. They will tear them all down.
I'm a watcher. I can just restore the Adra if you just let me near it. His tail whips on the ground as he considers you.
If your fat tongue speaks true, then give us proof.
What would you consider proof?
I tell you, thick tongues lie. Forked tongues do not. If what you say is true, then surely you can speak with the dead. I will believe your words, only if I hear them from the tongue of my own people.
Almost like taking that spirit with us was a good idea. Pull Giannis' soul into the ear. Here, Sugan. Giannis' bright, wispy form appears. The other Naga pull themselves into fearful knots. Only Sugan cranes himself forward, his head cocked.
Sugan, I found the way.
Yanis? You died. We saw.
The way became dark, but this one brought light.
We will kill the shuffler and free your soul, Yanis.
Just listen to her, Sugan. Yes, Yanis turns to Sugan, hissing angrily.
Do old scales cloud your eyes? The shuffler glows like the Godwalker, like the way. She will open the way.
At last, Yanis' essence fades back into the in-between. Sugan regards the outer vein, calculation flickering into his eyes. At last, he turns his guarded gaze to you.
The gods give you power, yes. But is it enough? Approach. Restore the blessing of the gods to the Adra.
Alright, gonna save this first.
As your hand touches the dim Adra, you feel the same cool, pricking sensation that you did when you touched the pillar near Port Mage. You concentrate on the pillar. The world around you swiftly falls away, leaving only the vast emptiness of the in-between. The Adra and a multitude of golden threads undulating off into the distance. For a second time, you gather the threads in your mind and bind them together, forming a solid tether that ripples out toward its distant anchor. Again, a crack sounds from the terminus. Your consciousness is violently pulled along the cord. You are prepared for the sensation this time, but are still disoriented when you come to a sudden stop. You find yourself standing behind a familiar Titanic statue as it trudges through invisible waters. Standing at Aethys' shoulder, your soul is dwarfed by the massive god's form. Energy pulses along the tether, each wave feeding the Adra's movements. He stops. His head cranes behind him, again accompanied by the sound of stone shearing and buckling. His eyes rest upon you. He does not reach for the cord, but considers you for a long span of silence before speaking.
Your first attempt to contact me was brave. This second attempt, is it born out of desperation or something else? Why do you continue to follow me, Watcher of Cadnua?
You destroyed my castle and ate my soul, guess. I want to know what you're doing.
Many Kith would like to know the gods' designs. Why is it so important to you?
Last time I appeared, it heralded death of thousands.
At first, he does not respond, but there is a wavering from the light within him. A momentary dimming that allows you to see the souls within the Adra clearly.
I never sought violence or death, but Margren and the Hand Occult have ensured that the world believes the madman Widewind tried to destroy the Deerwood and everyone in it. In truth, a war was what I desired, but not one of violence. I sought a war of conscience. If people saw that the ruins so faithfully guarded by the Glanfathans were nothing more than machines the Angwithans had used to turn themselves into gods, what could that mean?
Aethys becomes silent. You can sense his presence advancing back along the cord between you. His energy flows over your hand, tendrils of light probing into the air around you. They poke and prod at the silent lost souls hovering in your vicinity.
You are in a unique position. In spite of the work of the Leaden Key and Hand Occult, you have seen through our facade. You know the gods' true nature. Without the benefit of your knowledge, few mortals would be willing to accept the true history of their gods. After all, we weren't. The last time I walked Aora, I made a mistake in not revealing my true purpose.
I believe you would understand it better than most.
I'm just gonna nod.
Yes, I will tell you. But this is not the time. As I take this body farther from the lighthouse, the tether grows weaker, and I have already tarried too long. Soon this link will unravel completely. If I have not reached my destination when that happens, I will need to pull more souls from your world.
Wait, is that what happened at Hasango?
It is. When you contacted me from Port Mage, I had to sever my tether to the luminous Adra. Without it, I lacked the strength to reach Hasango. I pulled souls from the creatures of the ocean and from the people at Hasango until I could reach the lighthouse. The soldiers and Naga there were no threat to me. I did not kill them out of malice, but simply to keep this body moving.
I caused you to kill all these people?
That question, Watcher, requires a more philosophical examination than we have time for.
The edges of Aethys's massive form blur and dissolve. The huge figure retreats from you. As it moves, the tether begins to rapidly unravel. As Aethys speaks, his voice sounds garbled, fragmented, and distant.
If you would know more, find me at the Ashen Maw in Margaren's Teeth. I must rest there before I begin my final work. When I leave that place, you will not be able to follow. Before I go, I should return some of this to you. I still have need of the great power of your soul, but I can spare you this portion.
A pulse of energy moves back along the golden cord toward you. It feels familiar, comforting, even before it contacts you. The energy washes over you, flooding you with feelings and memories you had thought long forgotten until they settle back into the cracks of your soul. And then the tether and cord snap. Aethys's figure evaporating into dust that mingles with the endless gray expanse. Heat rushes over you, and the uncomfortable sensation of the Adra Pillar's presence cuts off. The gloom of the in-between is pierced by the light of the living world. You are back in the lighthouse, no longer dim. The luminous Adra beside you is filled with warmth and light.
And we are back here. Now we need to work out with the Nagas.
Long have we kept peace with the sand-striped people.
Good neighbors, I say, as long as we do not cross paths in mating season.
But then, the foreign ones came and spread, killed our people, built their hives everywhere. We were sure the Godwalker came to cast them out, that driving them away was a holy mission.
It's because they killed your people and took your land. They see everything differently.
Shufflers find many stories to explain their hunger and violence. We must go. I know not what this means, but our brethren should hear of it. You show us something new today, Shuffler. Thank you for this, and for your mercy.
Yep, and that's part of the reason I spared the Nagas. Because I actually want that for my build. And I guess, what do you have on you? Yeah, you can take this one, Takehu.
Does it bring out the color of my eyes?
There is something upstairs we're gonna grab first before we do anything. But yeah, we have awaits at fire. Hold on, hold on. Something I need to check. I'm gonna put some music on first. He waits in fire. Okay. I think the break time will probably be the coming storm. With that AoE 2 thing, I gotta change something up on my end, so give me a quick moment. There's something an RTS thingy, so give me a quick moment. Yeah, I was gonna have something in the future planned out, but give me a moment. Yeah, I'll have to do that post-stream. Okay. Okay, I just had to check something there. Okay, so we're gonna save the Lonely Cat. Concussion bomb, and now the Naga should be gone now. Corligan, huh? Corligan the kitty. Another black kitty. Peter and Corligan. Okay. Alright, I think now we can go ahead and finish this quest line and maybe see about doing a Deer's quest line before we finish up for the night. Which is related to Hasango. Yep, the Naga are leaving, which means everything's ready to be looted for me. Bye, Naga. Thanks for being here.
That's right. Keep slithering.
We didn't even fight them, Adir.
As much as I like pretending nothing happened, perhaps we should talk about your episode with the Adra.
Uh-oh.
I have known priests to go mad from too much incense, but speaking with a god has not left such a deep scar in you.
If you got something to tell us...
Yeah, right, fair point, that. Captain?
Lip. Aetha is heading to a place called Magran's Teeth.
The jawline of the northeastern sea. Treacherous waters.
I was actually wondering about you, though. How are you holding up?
I'll live. Aetha looks at you concerned.
Well, Magran's Teeth sounds like the kind of place that should rather stick out. Shall we continue on?
Alright, onward. I think there was something in this place too we can grab. Hold on. Now that all the Naga are taken care of, we can just go ahead and loot the place before we do anything else too. A dog watches you approach, his ears forward and head cocked.
Uh-oh. We got a ferocious beast watching us. And he looks like he's got a very itchy belly.
Beckon the dog to come with you. Takes a few tentative steps and stiffs your hands. Scratch the dog behind the ears. He closes his eyes and raises his head, helping you find just the right spot. After several seconds, he stands and shake off, ready to follow. And we got another pupper. We got Kaz. Alright, hold on, I think nothing's up there. Up, and we have an ad incoming. All the Naga are down, so we can just go ahead and loot now. I think that's actually something I can break either way. Nope. Alright then. I'll just take the upstairs, I suppose. Easier than having to try and break through that. And this is some of the stuff we missed, so we're just gonna go ahead and grab the crap we missed before we continue on. Yep, and continue looting. Nothing over here. Yeah, I think that's about everything. Oh, didn't mean to hit that. Alright, we can let these guys know that it's safe to come out now, I suppose.
Scale-bellied cowards! I knew that— Look at our beacon. Even the Colossus couldn't destroy it. And those snakes aren't so tough now, are they?
You underestimated the dangers here before, it would be unwise to do so again.
Of course. We'll rebuild bigger and better, with reinforced walls and extra cannons. Our engineers will make this place truly impregnable.
He finally turns to you.
The Hansanui will want to thank you personally for your help here. And she should also know what we're up against.
Where can I find the Hansanui?
She's usually at the Brass Citadel in Nakataka. Though she gets called to the palace often, haggling with the Queen and the Valians.
Actually, I'm heading towards the Magrin's teeth.
Looking for a real challenge after what you did to those scale bellies? The only thing I know about the place is it's supposedly made of fire, and no one's ever come back from it. But anything can be overcome. Clear
Pretty
skies.
well. Who else is there? Baron, that's someone we need to talk to.
Light of Aethys be upon you, neighbor. Are you looking for survivors?
Yes, actually, my friend is looking for someone we told might live around here.
Short lady, about my age. Came from Deerwood with her son. Let's see. Freckles, braids, usually. Punches you in the arm if she likes you. Face if not. Oh, and that's if you're lucky.
No, that doesn't sound like anyone.
We're in the right place. You must know her. She has a son about your age.
You gotta be her son. Got her nose and her freckles. You don't have to lie to me, kid. I'm a friend of your mother's. She hiding from someone? Maybe an ex-lover who gave her the best night of her life?
You're protecting her. We understand.
No, I misspoke.
Forget it. Just tell me something. Your father, you know him?
I'm sorry, who are you?
Relax. Adir's a good man. Likes animals.
Lions, bats, and Orlans, to name a few.
Yes, I knew my father when I was very young. He was a man of strong faith.
Have to be. You get a lava mad, you need a god on your side for protection.
He was lost to us during the purges, which was how we came to flee here.
So you met him. Well, that's great. You had a dad. Where's your mother now? Got a lot of catching up to do.
My mother is with Aethys.
Meaning what exactly?
She passed the veil a few years ago. A flu. It's possible her soul has taken a new body by now, but if she was truly blessed, she marches instead beside the shining god.
Adir's face has gone scarlet beneath the farmer's tan. His nostrils pulsate with every breath.
You lied to us. Said you didn't know her. Expect me to believe this now?
Easy. He lost his mother.
Funny, you wouldn't know it to look at him.
Adir stares the boy down, then turns away with a grunt and not worth a gesture.
I'm not lying. She's buried on the other side of that hill.
How could she be gone?
Don't be troubled by her passing. All souls that march with Aethys receive his warmth and light.
What do you mean, march with Aethys?
Aethys has come to us twice now. Even Oblivion couldn't slow his march. We shouldn't have opposed his first coming. He meant to rally us under his banner.
Oh, I know a lot of dead Deerwoodans who will be relieved to hear that.
We were victims of quarrel of gods.
And seeing what we've seen, it's hard to believe they got our best interests at heart.
Aethys forced everyone to declare themselves as ally or enemy, nothing more. Now he marches again, and we have a chance to correct our mistake.
Well, that's charitable.
I would like to have joined him when he passed this way, but I was weak. It won't happen again.
You seem confident in a god that's causing a lot of destruction.
You can't build on broken foundations. Real change needs destruction.
Well then.
I trust my god knows better than I do. He knows truths I'll never learn.
And got that right.
I was once lost. I struggled as you do now. But the partisans of the lighted path have restored my faith in Aethys. What greater honor than to march in his vanguard?
We're the partisans of the lighted path.
We began as children of the Dawnstars, separated from each other as we questioned our purpose. But then Aethys granted a vision to Gadarian Bosch. Bosch saw an illuminated path lighten the way through a black abyss.
Well, now.
And he saw Aethys marching on the path, and Aethys bade him to march alongside. And the Shining God told Gadarian Bosch to gather an army of the god's truest followers, and to prepare to lead it into battle.
Very cult-like.
You'd think after getting blown up, he'd slow down on the battling.
Has Bo shown proof of his visions?
Aethys himself has appeared in Deadfire in the form Gadarian Bosch foretold. That's more proof than any of his faithful could ever ask. What fortune to be given this opportunity, to know our God in the living world.
Why did you lie to us about knowing Elitha?
Gadarian Bosch warned us. Those outside the partisans may ridicule us and test our faith, especially our old families and others close to him. we've learned it's best to keep to ourselves and those with open minds, which relations and friends mostly aren't.
How will you join Aethys when he marches beneath the sea?
It'll be a great journey, but we're prepared. Gadarian Bosch knows the way.
What does Aethys intend to battle?
We don't know. The end of the path hasn't been revealed to Gadarian Bosch yet, but to the faithful, shouldn't matter.
Adir, did you get what you wanted? Adir takes a deep sigh, and he looks around then at Baron. He nods tight-lipped.
We can go.
We'll be going.
Hey, kid. What was your name again?
Baird.
Right. This lighted path fellow, Bosch. Sounds interesting. There's some way I can meet him?
He's usually on the move, rallying followers. But the partisans of the lighted path often gather in the Temple of Aethys in Nekataka. I am soon to go there myself, in fact. There's an adherent there, Ogna, who initiates new partisans. No doubt she'd be pleased to help you. Aethys needs able soldiers, even in their elder years. You should consider what Ogna has to say. It might speak to you. Farewell.
Well, oh, and Takehu wants to talk too.
I thought Aethys was too busy kicking over islands to blunt his teeth with mortals. What say? You must take something from all this idle chatter with the gods.
Nothing new. I've been at this before.
For what does he listen to you, then? The gods I know are tight of lip and hard of hearing.
Mine won't shut up. Raises a hand to his lips and stifles in laughter, shaking his head.
I could not imagine the inner workings of a god. But then, I am not meant to. It is for mortals to flail in the darkness, I say, while gods point us toward light.
Better that they'd let us figure it out for ourselves. Takehu weighs at your words. Takehu winces a little. Takehu grins and pats the desk that was riding air.
To be worshipped, to have others interpret your design. It is not fair, I say. For what should a god worry about such cares, when theirs is the hand on the tiller?
Are we still talking about Aethys? He paused, blinking at you, a handful of hair pressed between his fingers.
Kara, I did not wish to burden you. These days I am having to think harder than my pampered years. You will forgive the handsome fish if he is as curious as the green god. At least Aethys has you to keep him.
Hey, Vesku, how goes it?
What happens when we catch up to him is
Vesku the
something
Vesku.
for future Takehu to worry about.
To render the sensation, we're getting a talk from Andra again.
Scratch under the wet clay of any artist.
How goes your Monday, Vesku?
Of fear and doubt.
Aw, yeah, hopefully it goes nice and smoothly for you, Vesku.
My boy doesn't fear the gods. He only fears what he'll compromise by living up to his potential. But isn't it easier to let sculptures represent you?
And we recently just got to the next story beat of the storyline of Pillar of Eternity 2.
Poor thing. Nothing he does could disappoint me. But that is a mother's prerogative.
Let's be off. Nice and smooth like a good Thank you, Vesku, for the laugh. Alright, we can probably leave here now. Oh, wait. There's some guys we gotta loot over there.
You ask too much.
Now we can leave. And I guess that leads the next stream. We're gonna go to Nekataka to go ahead and continue some press lines. So he who waits in fire, I think, other than some bounties. Oh, what the hell? Hey guys. A sun goes a mound of wreckage on the horizon. When you see a dozen junks sailing toward you, even at this distance, you can tell they're making good speed. One of the ships pulls up alongside yours, and a well-dressed Amo man approaches the edge of the deck. You recognize Atsua, the Grand Secretary of the Royal Deadfire Company. It is good to see you again. I see you continue to leave your mark. He is gazing towards Hasango with a peculiar smile. The otter beacon visible even here shines brightly. Though it surprises me that you are still a stranger to many in Nekataka, I expect that will change soon. A pleasure to see you again. Our manners do you much credit. Your manners do you much credit. I want to extend a thanks to the Royal Deadfire Company for what you've done here. You've restored a valuable asset, whether or not that was your intention. The others at the palace will want to hear this, no doubt, and you may well take credit while the deed is fresh. I need to reach Ashen's Maw and Malgran's Teeth. It's as though a cold wind has blown over the deck. At the mention of Malgran's Teeth, the Raritan sailors stare at you with shock and horror. Those who are not frozen with their mouths agape whisper fearfully among themselves. Atsura silences them and turns with an unreadable glare. Turns back at you with a brittle smile as it does not reach his eyes. Forgive my compatriots, Malgran's Teeth is a volcanic chain along the northeastern edge of the Deadfire. It is also among the most treacherous places of in the Archipelago. The waters around there are patrolled by giants said to be born from Malgran's own volcanoes. Even our well-armed ships don't venture there. But I suspect Queen Onakaza will direct you there to the Ashen Maw, if you are set in going there. All more reason to visit her palace. He smiles cryptically. Go to Serpent's Crown in Nekatakaka and later come see me at Brass Citadel. We can discuss the progress of our mutual interests here. Clear skies, Captain Alyssa. Well, that was a spooky encounter. All those ships just ready to go on me. That means we are technically in Act 2 now. We are technically in Act 2. And technically, we could just go right up in there and all that if we wanted to. But we do have some quest lines we still need to do in here. Which we will do on Thursday as well. We're probably going to go to Sayuka. And there was another quest line in here. Hold on. Hoko Kohara is another place we want to go to. Tiki Kawara is another place we'll go to next. But this is where I'm going to save it. I meant to actually change that. Hold on. Delete you. Act 2. Oh, hold on. Act 2. Cap locks were on. There we are. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do some more side questing, because right now we're probably going to put He Who Waits in Fire on a little hold before we get to that. Because next up, we're probably going to go ahead, do some quest lines, level up, and bounties, and then do the DLCs, and then catch up on there. That's actually what my process I did in the first time. But on that note, though, before I do end the stream, thank you, Spirit Knight, for the raid earlier. Hope the stream went well for you earlier. And I hope you're having a good night. Either way. And I'm going to see who's on to raid. In the meantime, take care, everyone. Remember to take care of yourselves, and I shall see you when I see you.